welcome. Today's card is part of the Time Offline Spellbinders Card Kit of the Month, actually November 2022. So these are the elements that come with it. You get this stamp set and a bunch of different ephemera, some stickers that you get with it, and this paper pack, and then these dies. So the card I'm going to be making today, I'm actually going to use some of the paper and some of the ephemera and maybe a stamp and a sticker, but I'm not going to use the dies today. So we'll lay the dies aside. And I've kind of pre-prepped a little bit. This is for a birthday card, and I've got some pieces cut out that I'm going to pull together. I'm going to use, I normally do like a white card base, but I had this green cardstock that was in it, and I thought it would look good for my card. So I've got a card base with that. And then this is just one of the papers in the paper pack that we're going to use. And then we're just going to use some of the stickers in there. So we'll just get started in assembling our card. And basically what I had in mind is I'm going to lay this down on my card base. Using my just tape glue runner. I just like to use that when we use the paper, just because sometimes if you get too much glue on your paper, it will kind of bubble it or make it wrinkled. So I find that the tape runner works pretty well with the different paper packs. So I'm just going to try and lay that down evenly like that. And then I've got a black panel, which I thought would look nice. And I think I'm going to kind of center it in the corner just for a little different look. I've been trying to do some different things instead of sticking everything just directly in the middle. I'm trying to add some variety, and I need to look at some different card design templates just so that I'll have some different ideas for some different card themes, just to kind of break out of kind of the rut that you get in when you are kind of sticking everything in the same place all the time. So I'm going to go with that. And then this is another piece that I've die cut out just using my A2 matting basics, and I just cut it out 2-layer with this. But this is part of the paper pack as well. It's this particular one here. There's lots of different options in there, but I thought this was very, this is for a man, and I thought it was kind of a masculine looking card. A lot of times, oh, it looks like I need to get another tape runner here. Okay, so I need to get another tape runner out. Anyway, a lot of times our card kits and things that we get are, you know, a lot of the pinky peachy, more feminine type colors, I guess. Not that men can't wear pink or whatever, but I wanted to have something that, for this particular person, that was a little bit more masculine. So I've chosen this gray, black, green color scheme, and I think it complements this pattern paper here real nicely. So and then what I had in mind was, I just, like I said, I'm using the ephemera that comes within the packet, and there's just a bunch of it, and I kind of laid it all out and got an idea of what I wanted to use. I'm going to do other cards with this as well, just to kind of bust through this ephemera pack. But what I had in mind for this was just kind of like a little camping scene where we'd have a tree and then a little tent. I'll probably set it off a little bit. Actually, I had, yeah, okay, maybe the little tree, and then a couple of lawn chairs. And then I also had, which kind of flew across my desk here, let me reach and grab it, sorry for my arms, is a little campfire. And I thought I'd just make a little scene like that. And this particular person that this is going to is a fisherman who actually has a boat too. So I was thinking I would kind of lay things out like this and just assemble it like that. It's a relatively flat card. I might pop up the fire just because I think my chairs are going to be sitting kind of between it or whatever. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. And I think this is the way that I want to lay it all out. So I'm just going to get my tape runner and just lay my elements down. I'm not sure, I might need, I don't know if I'm going to need a piece of paper to go back there to help that be level. I might need a little piece of paper to go back there. I don't know. I think that might be all right. Okay, and then just pick up my tin. This is just a very, very simple card. And like I said, I laid all of the elements out. I've got something sticky on my mat here that's holding that. But I just have got all my elements out and together. Got a little bit of glue on there. And just going to lay them down. Let me see. I was thinking about putting, I need to think about this before I get too carried away, of some type of a sentiment. I might need to pull these up a little bit further and then pull that up so that I can lay something down here. And I'm looking at this life as an adventure, and I think that would be a good piece for that. So I'll just lay that aside and go ahead and continue on with how I'm sticking these things down and get them on my card. And this is going to be just a really quick card because, you know, the elements are already there and together for you. It's just arranging them how you want them. So I think it's going to be fairly simple. I should tell you, I was talking about the weather in our last. We have got a beautiful day today, nice and sunny. The wind is still howling pretty well, but it is just a glorious sunshiny day. So I am so thankful for that because February in Indiana is not always this pleasant, by no means. A lot of times February can be a pretty nasty month for us, but it's so far it's been fairly decent. So I've got my 2 lawn chairs, and then this is the fire that I wanted to pop up. And I've got these little stickers that come within the Spellbinders kit, so I'm just going to use them. They're included with your kit. You usually get some pop-ups, and you get some double-sided adhesive as well in the kit that you can use. And that's really handy. I love these kits. Everything will be linked in the description box below. Last I checked, this kit was still available, so you should still be able to get the kit should you want to get it. I think it's really a cute kit because it just encourages time outdoors and activities, hiking and camping and kayaking and nature, and it just encourages a lot of different outdoor activities, outdoor wear, just a lot of things like that. I just think as, spring is approaching and better weather, we're going to be getting outside more. So I just thought this was really a lot of fun and would be a cute card, especially for a man. This is going to be a birthday present, or a birthday gift, as I said, birthday card that we're going to use. I'm going to use this Life as an Adventure. I think it'll be good down there, but I am going to go ahead and add some of my glue to it. If I can, oh, there it is. Find my glue. Hopefully it's not clogged up. Just so that my sticker doesn't, I'm going to have to work on it. There we go. It does have the sticky on the back, but I want to make sure that my sticker stays. So I am going to add some glue on there just to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. And this is like a little puffy sticker is what it is. And I think that black just really, the black puffy sticker really ties in with my background and stuff. So I think that looks really cute. So those are my elements for the outside of the card. I think it looks really nice. And then I did die cut this strip out here, because I thought I could put a sentiment on the inside of the card, because with it being green, it's going to be, I had some glue on my finger there. It's going to be a little challenging to, to maybe write something on there or stamp something on there, because it is fairly dark. But I thought I would go with this particular piece here. And I think because I have some of this left, I'll also die cut out this and put it on the inside, and then lay the black on top of it, and that way it'll kind of have a little pattern. So let me pause here for a minute. I'll die cut that out, then we'll stamp and emboss on this, and that will finish our card up. Okay, I actually decided rather than to die cut this piece, I would just use my Tim Holtz scissors that are really long and just kind of cut me a straight line, and I did a pretty good job cutting a straight line on that. So I'll just tack that down. Maybe I want to show some green there. I think I do. So I'll just tack that down on my card, and then we'll just trim trim off what we don't need. That's probably enough there. Got a little much on the bottom. Okay. So I'm just going to give myself a little bit of a green edge there and try to be fairly straight with it. I think I like that. And then just lay that down. And then I'll just take and clip it and cut the back off. Needed to go a little bit closer on that. There we go. Okay, so we've got that. And then we'll be able to lay this on here like that or like that. Probably like that. We'll see. And so what I'm going to do right now is just lay my card aside and grab my Misty. And I need to get, this is another one of the pieces that goes with this. So it has the chipboard pieces. So there are really some cute things on there as well. But just a cute card kit. If you like outdoors, you like camping, I'm also going to make some camping cards as well. I've got some family that does some camping, and I think it'll be fun to have that as well. So let me grab my embossing ink, and we'll get ready to emboss. Okay, I'm going to use this Take Time to Enjoy Your Birthday is the stamp that I'm going to use. So I'll pull that out. And I have not used any of these stamps, so we're going to have to kind of prime it or prepare it for that. So get my magnet off of here and just get this set down. Get this laid down on there. See if we can get it kind of centered. I think that looks pretty good there. Just going to get my magnet on there good so it won't move. Make sure it's all the way over. I think we'll have to stamp multiple times. Okay, before I do anything, I need to get out my embossing gun, a heat embosser. Get it ready to go. Okay, so we've got that ready, and I'm just going to rub my hand across there and see if I can't get that stamp more ready to go. And then what I've got is I've got my anti-static pouch, so I'm going to rub it across there and prime that, get that ready. And then I've got this acid-free ink embossing pad, ink pad. It's just clear, and I'm going to run it across here. And this is a delicate stamp, so I'm going to try and be delicate about it and hopefully get a good embossing. I struggle with getting a good embossing, so hopefully it'll go well. And I've got some gold embossing ink that I'm going to use because there is some gold on the front of that card, some gold looking elements. So yeah, I'm going to stamp that again. I can see a little bit there. Stamp that again. And then we'll get ready. I've got this gold embossing powder. So I'm just going to get ready with that. Hopefully that's good. I hope it turns out. Like I said, I'm not the best. I'm afraid the J might not turn out. I'm looking at it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll get a good one. I don't know. Just pick that up. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to go. Let's see. I did get me some brushes so that I could wipe off if there's any extra on there, but I think it looks clean. I'm just worried that the J is not going to work, so we'll just see how it goes. And I'm going to shut off the machine, or actually I'll turn the volume down so you won't have to hear this. Okay, so I think I can use that. It's not perfect, but I think I can use it. I don't think everybody will be as critical about my work as I will be, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on the card and use it. Okay, so behind the scenes, I made a big mess with my embossing powder, so I had to stop the camera and clean it up. My daughter was here earlier and made a comment about kind of my messy little craft spot I had going on, and I said, well, I craft like I cook. I'm a little bit of a mess. And she said, well, if you craft like you cook, then it's going to be really good. So that made me feel good because I know my kids do like mama's cooking. So that was nice. I think that's how I'm going to lay it on here. So I'll just get my tape runner and lay it down. So I'm fairly pleased with how that embossed, even though I don't feel like I do a really good job of embossing. But, you know, practice makes perfect. So you just keep trying, and that's what I do. I just keep trying, and eventually, you know, I'll get really good at it, I guess. So that's what I can hope for. So there we go. So there's my card. It's, you know, like a camper theme, fishing, boating, camping, and I think it's, you know, it's cute. It's just using the elements of the card kit without die cutting or, you know, stamping, other than using that stamp to put the sentiment on the inside. So I'm pretty happy with it. I think it'll be a good card for this person, and I'm happy to put it in my little card storage unit where I've got each month, January through February, and I just slide, I'll slide this into the particular birthday month, and I'll have this card ready, and come that month when I'm sending out my birthday cards, I'll just pull it right out. So I'm happy to add this to my collection. So hope you like it. If you do, consider subscribing, or if you haven't subscribed already, give me a thumbs up and give me any comments. Also, if you like the elements and you're interested, I'll have everything linked in my description box below so that you can check it out and you can shop for it. It does help my channel. It does help me continue to be able to create and craft and make videos. So I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.